up rocks on the stone and run up to me and say, where you go, boy? You can't be it over here, sir. No man will suck pussy and fuck Matty can be it round here, sir. No white man can be it round here, sir, boy, with the blood down and it,
Well, I don't know, Slash Boss representing for Ricky Media TV, one of the realest TV, the roughest and the toughest TV. I just want to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Ricky Media, Slash Boss representing. Bang.
As I get closer, I see there's people around there having a shower. Remember, it's only Jamaicans really allowed to use this, but he's told me to go over there and use it. So as I get closer, 6 Jamaican guys run up to me and pick up rocks on the stone and run up to me and say, where you go, boy? You can't be it over here, sir. No man will suck pussy and fuck Matty can be it round here, sir. No white man can be it round here, sir, boy, with the blood down and it, And I'm standing there like this with my one rag, boxer shorts, and I got 6 guys around. This is within. I got 6 guys around me with rocks, massive rocks. See the whole ground in the Spanish Town prison. It seems to be. It's like it's built for a battlefield because there's bare rocks everywhere, massive rocks, like it's a demolition site. Everywhere is a massive stone or rock. So if it kicks off, there ain't far to go to pick up a rock. And they're right close to me with these rocks. And they've got them to what they're like. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I thought I was gone. I thought, that's it. They're going to fucking stone me. They're going to stone me in the head from less than a meter away. I thought, that's it. That's not, they can kill me with this blood clot thing, yeah. 6 of them around me, big rocks, saying, you can't be around. And like, a few of them look like they're ready to let it off. You get me? And they're like, within this distance of where I am with you, with the rock, right to throw, about 6 of them. And I thought I was like, and they were telling me I can't bathe round there. One bag of thing, I'm standing there in my boxer shorts, and I lost it. I lost it on them. I said, what the I just, you know, the human being can only take so much. I've gone for a long 2 weeks. I've had a long 2 weeks, Sean. But a bad 2 weeks. All I want to do is have a shower. And I'm at this shower. These guys have fucking got rocks in front of my face now. And like, the day has been so crazy because that's happened, this happened, that's happened. And now I'm finally thinking, you know, when you finally get to settle down now, you want to have a shower. I've got some weed to go and smoke back in this fucking cell. All I want to do is crack on with my day, and I got this now. I thought, that's it. I fucking fed up with this now. Fuck that. Fuck you, I said to them. I'm fucking tug of war from fucking Hackney. Fuck all of you. I swear. I went crazy on all of 6 of them. Do you know, it's crazy because I thought I got it out because I lost it on them because I thought, that's it, it's my last words. You know when you get your last words? This is my last words here. I'm going to go out with a bang. Are you going to hear about me before you throw these stones? Before this stone hits my head, you're going to know who I was. Because I'm thinking it's going to hit me. So I've told him, anyway, out of the blue, you know one of the most dangerous guys in the prison? A guy called Zaga, his nickname was, yeah? Zaga, he's actually right-hand man of Christopher Coke from the Shower Posse. And he's running the whole prison. And he's at the shower while this is happening. Oh. So he's actually watching this happen. He saw me lose it on all of them. When I lost it on all of them, he's come up today. He's like, as soon as he's like, I thought they're going to fucking do me. He's come up. He's tried to put his arm around me. He said, Tango, how you know from the shower posse? I don't know who this guy is. My first day in the jail, I've pushed him away. This is the baddest man in the blood clot prison. Swear. So he's put his arm around me. Like, I've lost it. Remember, I'm losing it on the other 6 guys. He's put his arm around me. I'm like, don't get away. Like, don't worry about who I am, man. because I don't want to, like, my name, I ain't friending no one. I don't want to know no one. I'm not getting too friendly with no one. I'm into no one. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what? It's crazy, but he ended up really respecting me for it. Big time. And I think it really, that was like, you know, like, you know you're going to get into something in these places at one point or the other. So it was kind of nice to get it over and done with in the first day. You know what I mean? Because this is like my first half hour, not just the first day, it's my first half an hour. And I'm getting all, and this is what's happening in the first half an hour of my fucking, this is the first half hour of Spanish Town Prison. Let alone the year. It's the first half hour. You know what I mean? So like, anyway, he said, cool, low tagawa, man, low tag. So he gets all the guys with the rocks to cool down and put the rocks down. He tries to friend me. I push him away. I said, no, I don't want to know, man. Anyway, I crack on and I have my shower. Yeah, I have my shower. And go back to my cell. And go back. And I told Dan, man. And I told Dan, when I got back to the section, I saw Dan, man. And I told him what happened. And he said, I just had a little run-in with these guys come up to me with the stones. And this guy called Zaga. He said, who's Zaga? He said, he runs the whole prison. And then that's the minute I found out, fucking hell, I just found out, are you joking me? Oh, didn't you, did I? You're joking me. I was like, but it was cool. So, like, Zaga's on my section as well. So every time, from that day on, he walks past the cell and he says, Tagawa, you all right? He actually respected me for it. And he's doing a long sentence. He's doing some triple life sentence. This guy. Big long sentence. And you know, from that day on, every time he passed my cell, he asked for me, like, to ask if I'm okay. Genuinely. He was actually a cool guy. He was actually, I remember one time, he didn't smoke weed either, but anytime he got weed, he'd come and give it to me. And phone call, just out of being nice. And he knew nothing back from it. He just respected me. And but this guy, if he tells you to do something, you got to do it. So if you don't, because he runs the prison like that, he's one like the prisoners, the warders are scared of him. So if the warders see him beating up someone, they walk the other way. I've seen him beat the shit out of someone and warders didn't know who it was. And they come and they see him and say, oh, you didn't see nothing. Like, they don't, he's the last one in his cell and he's the first one let out in the morning.
Wow.
He's having a shower, walking around. You can look at your cell and you see him. He's already had his shower and everything, mate, and you're still locked up. He's the first one let out in the morning and the last one let in at night. He even got a weekend out. I swear, he's got that because of the shower pussy links and the warders can't fuck with him.
Is it that one gang then that dominates the prison?
That section, shower pussy, dominates the section I was on.
What other gangs are there?
Well, you got shower pussy, you got socialists, PMP, but they're not on that section.
Socialists?
Yeah.
So it's like a political thing, is it?
Yeah, shower pussy is it's Jamaica's torn with political politics. It's a lot of politics. So even the gangs are politically driven. You know, I don't know if you know much about the shower pussy, but it's JLP. You got two main parties in Jamaica, JLP and PLP. So you got Labour Rights and Socialists. You know what I'm saying? So Labour Rights is shower pussy, and Socialists are PMP.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Are they at war in the prison system, or?
Not too much. They're at war in general, but it's more I mean, it's Jamaica's come a long way with the politics war, so it's not what it used to be, because it used to be a lot bad. It used to be really bad in the 70s and the 80s. It used to be really, really bad. The politics. So it's still driven because basically the politicians in Jamaica, like that party, will give that group X amount of guns, and that party will get that group X amount of guns and go kill each other to see who wins the fucking election. So it's a crime thing. Even, why do you think Christopher Coke was so powerful?
Because of his connection to the politicians.
Exactly. And and his connection with the politicians is because he responses for the community, for the politician. You know what I'm saying? So so that's how deep it is. So he's like, he's the control of that community because of the politician.
So you said The guy said he was going to cook you some food.
Yes.
Was that nice?
Yeah, really nice. I never ate prison food the whole sentence.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow.
And I'll tell you why. Because you can't. Now, there's no toilet in your cell. So you can't go toilet. I mean, number two, you can't shit in your cell. You got to program your body to shit within. Now, you only get a couple hours out your cell, so it's like a 21-hour lockup, basically. 20 to 21-hour lockup. So you only get a couple hours out the cell. So you got to sort of program your body to do your business in them few hours. Now, the prison food will run your belly. The prison food ain't cooked in the prison. It comes on a truck called Clara, and it's like dog food. Even the rice is uneatable. I've never seen such disgusting food in my whole entire life. It is uneatable, even for the most starving man. And even if you was the most starving man and you ate it, you're going to have diarrhea tonight. And you can't afford to have diarrhea. So you got to be very careful what you eat in the prison because you can't afford to have diarrhea, because if you shit in your cell, that ain't going to work out well for you. So you can't do that. So you got to end up eating. So what I ended up eating is like callaloo, which we cook inside the prison and grow inside the prison and buy inside the prison, and rice or callaloo and bread or whatever that we cook inside our cell with a one burner and a pot. So we take the electric from the lighting on the landing, because there's no lights in the cell either. There's nothing in the cell. No lights, no electric, nothing. So we get a bit of wire and wire a one little dragon, one burner to cook. And the prison's like a market. So as the prisons, when I say a market, you got people up and down selling rice. You want to just buy oil to cook with for the day, you can buy oil for a prisoner for $10, which is 10p. So you can buy enough oil to cook one meal, or rice, or callaloo, or corned beef in a tin, or this. It's like a market. It's like a literally up and down prisoners selling weed, cigarettes, food, everything you could imagine on the section. As 8 o'clock in the morning, the minute the cells are open, it turns into a market space. Literally. Even if a warder wants a cigarette, he has to buy off a prisoner.
So a lot of prisoners have to get the hustle on then to survive.
Yeah. Big time. Big time.
Did you have people sending you money from the outs?
Yeah, my father was supporting me. Like I said, my father was supporting me.
Yeah.
And we had visitors. And luckily enough, what got me through really well, like I said, my girlfriend who I was with at the time, she was in Spanish Town. Her family lived in Spanish Town. So she was out for my first half of my sentence. She ended up doing 3 months on the last of my, because they ended up sentencing. I'm going back and forth to court for her now because of what she said. Do you remember what she said?
Yeah.
It's mine.
It's mine.
So she's in conspiracy for intelligence of knowing. Straight away. So she's back and forth to court. They're out on bail. So she was out on bail visiting me. So I'm getting visits. No one in the prison can understand how this white man is getting so much visits. They don't understand my girlfriend at the time lives across the road. Literally. Because there's Jamaicans there that ain't getting visits like me. And they're thinking, who is this guy? Like, because you know, if you get visits, you look like really important. They're thinking, this geezer, he's getting visits 7 days a week. Like, I'm getting things sent in the prison. I'm thinking, how is he so okay? You don't know my girl lives across the road. So I was getting the money sent over, and I was getting it into the prison through warders or whatever. So the first half of my sentence, I was okay in that sense. Second half, when she got sentenced, that's when things got a bit badder in the prison, in sense of me surviving and that, because I wasn't getting so much visits. If there's no one to bring the money to me, it doesn't matter who my dad sends it to. He can't send the money direct to me. So he was sending it to her sister at the time, but her sister wasn't doing what she was doing at the time. You know what I mean?
How did